Hi, it's Walton here from the Property Lifeboat. Hope you're well. Staying safe at the moment with everything that's going on in the world with coronavirus, etc. Just thought I'd post a quick post, as I don't do this very often, but I've been very thoughtful since we've been in lockdown and you know, the environment's been changing around us. And it all came about really because a philosophical question that the wife asked me the other day over lunch, and it really got me thinking. And she asked us over lunch, you know, what do you look forward to doing once you get back to normal, whatever that is for you, and however you interpret that. And it was philosophical for many reasons, but mainly because I actually had to stop and think, what is normal? And I actually said in my head, and I could hear myself saying it, I don't want to go back to normal, whatever that was a couple of weeks ago, because I realised several things, but it was, you know, we were so busy rushing around all the time, and since being in lockdown it certainly made me realise that as long as I have my family around me and I know that they're safe and I can keep in contact with my loved ones and what have you, I feel pretty content, to be honest, and that's a nice position to be in. And I don't say that to boast, I say that to be grateful, if anything. And it was, you know, made me realise that also with our business and the way that we've got it structured up, not just Property Lifeboat, but Lifeboat Lettings and some of my other businesses as well, really did make me realise that I really do value the business partners, especially in tough times. They've really all stood up to the plate. No one's lost their head and gone into mad panic. We've all gone, okay, what does this all mean? Taken a step back and started looking at all the new information that's coming out on a daily basis. But it has made me realise and be grateful that we've got great business partners around us and staff as well in the offices, well, normally in the offices, but working from home at the moment, doing all the other bits and pieces to keep business ticking over. So we've all had to learn and adapt very, very quickly. And I think one of the things that we did really well as a business was we did react very quickly. So in our lettings business, we got the IT equipment out of the office as quickly as possible so people could get on with work, home working, and made sure all the systems were set up. But thankfully, we'd already designed our business so it's quite digital based, so our phone lines are easy to transfer to anywhere in the world, which is really useful in times like this. All of our systems are cloud-based technology, which means they're up there somewhere on a server, I don't know where, but it means we can access them from wherever we are. As long as we've got internet connection and you know, technology to access them, it still means life goes on fairly normal, you know, as possible. That's allowed us in this rapidly changing market to adapt and you know, change what we do, but it also has allowed me a lot of time to be connected with my family as well. So as soon as I clock off from business in the home office here, I can reconnect back into the house very, very easily, and go and see my three kids and the wife and what have you. And we've been doing all sorts of silliness this week. You know, stuff that I've been meaning to do for a while, you know, learning to play more songs on the guitar for me personally, which is something I don't really get a lot of chill time to do, which has been lovely. Spending lots of one-to-one time. 3 children, 2 parents, it doesn't quite always work, you know, so having some time for each of them. So my oldest boy has been here on the computer in the office with me sometimes during the day while I'm getting on with work. He's getting on with his, you know, typical stuff that 10, 11-year-olds do, which has been great to see him actually, his thought processes and how he's learning, which is lovely. I don't normally get to see that because he's obviously at school, and I'm also able to help him, which is nice. So I think out of all the strangeness that's going on, we need to take the positives from this and try and enjoy them while we can. Yes, people have got financial challenges and worries and things like that. I understand that, but we've got to try and sort of keep a level head as much as possible so that we can think calmly and clearly as we move forward. What surprised me though is, as a business ourselves at Property Lifeboat, you know, just this last week we've still managed to complete on a property, so things are still happening. It's a bit slower, it's a bit more clunky because the solicitors are having to adapt as well, but we managed to get one across the line. Thankfully that was an already tenanted property, so we bought it with a tenant in situ, which is good because we don't have to do viewings and all that kind of stuff, which is a bit more challenging at this moment. And we had another interesting challenge that one of our mortgage offers was expiring, and of course we can't get hold of a surveyor at the moment, so what do? Well, we decided to speak to a couple of our angel investment partners because the problem was our mortgage offer was about to finish. And we couldn't get it renewed without another survey potentially, which could be weeks if not months before we get back to, you know, normal service. So we said, right, okay, let's use our brain. How can we do this? We ended up speaking to one of our angel investors, and they now come on board, and you know, thankfully they've offered to put an investment of over 95,000 into the business in order to allow that deal to carry on, which is fantastic. So lifestyle can still go on, but it also creates these little opportunities where you have to think a little bit differently and actually on your feet sometimes pretty quickly to adapt. And I think these are my key words that I've taken from this. You know, calmer in my family life because I have more time and a more connection with my family. Faster pace in regards to ability to adapt to business and financial changes and announcements from the government, the way we're home working and systems and all that kind of stuff. But most importantly, being adaptable. We've got to be dynamic at this moment where everything else is changing around us. We have to change as well, otherwise we're going to get swept under the carpet very, very quickly. So stay safe, hope you're doing well, and if you've got any questions for us, then please do fire us away. You know, send us a private message if we can help you with an aspect of your investing career or life in general and home work life balance with, you know, working from home and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to try and aim to put out a few more videos like this. So I hope you found this useful and inspiring perhaps. And you know, if you've got any ideas for any other topics that you want covered, then please do suggest in the comments below. Many thanks for your time and speak soon. Bye for now.